Hello and welcome to PowerDrift, guys. Now I'm here to bring you small little tidbits of a small little car that are sold in India in vast numbers. Lakhs and lakhs of cars have been sold since the year 2000 when the Alto was launched in India, and since then it has always been the front runner in its competition segment. But in its current iteration, it's time to find out what the variants of the new Alto K10 all have an offer for a prospective customer. Stay tuned for all the excitement regarding Maruti's new Alto K10.
This model we have launched, which is very trendy, sporty and futuristic model. And one of the main features of this model is that it is fitted with the next generation K10 engine. Another feature that we have introduced here is automatic gear shift, which, keeping in mind the city conditions, we have proactively introduced this feature, which is normally available in the premium segment.
Now, first things first, from the outside, the headlamp has changed, the bonnet has changed, and then the bumper is a lot more sportier. At the back, the hatch is different looking, and then so are the rear tail lamps. Suspension and steering have also been tweaked for better comfort and to optimize for urban driving conditions. The steering is electric, it gets McPherson struts at the front and torsion beam at the rear. Now, the insides of this car, there's an absolute new dash compared to the old Alto. The plastics feel alright. Now, the all-new Alto K10, it's longer than its competition except the Datsun Go, and it's also wider than the Chevrolet Spark. It's lighter than the older Alto by 15 kilos. It's a very light car weighing just 750 kgs, and the knee room for the rear seat has been liberated further in this new Alto K10 by scooping out the portion of the back of the front seat. LX is the trim with minimal features. It gets a seat belt, it gets manual AC and integrated front and rear headrests, fabric upholstery, that's about it. In LXi, you start getting stuff like power steering, you get an adjustable side view right mirror, which is manually adjustable though, not electronically adjustable. You get a tailgate opener, you get child lock safety for the back two doors. And then in the VXi trim, you start getting stuff which is really interesting, like power windows for the front two doors, the buttons for which are here in the center. You get an audio system which can play CD as well as radio, USB connectivity. You also get wheel covers and parcel tray at the back. What you also get in the VXi trim is the headlamp buzzer, which means if you leave your headlamp on, happen to open the door, then that is how it's going to beep and let you know. So all in all, very handy features in the VXi version, but keep in mind power steering starts with the LXi variant. And then there is the VXi top end, which gets auto fog lamps, keyless entry and driver airbag. Now, the engine on the all-new Alto K10 is the same, the 3-cylinder 1-litre engine that is to be seen in Celerio. It churns out 67 to 68 horses, 90 Newton meters of torque. But the Alto in its new iteration also mates the same engine with an automatic manual shifter from Magneti Marelli, which also comes with a creep forward function, which means, like the true automatics out there, if you happen to lift your leg off the brakes, then the car is going to slowly creep forward for stop-and-go traffic situations. Maruti Suzuki has also claimed that the new Alto K10, the fuel efficiency of this car has been improved by at least 15%. And we'd really like to find out a whole lot more about this car and get it out to you, but that won't happen until we test drive this car comprehensively in the weeks to come. Until then, do remember to subscribe to PowerDrift, shoot in your questions in comments below, and we would be more than glad to answer them for you. Thanks a lot. Ciao.